let's get going with the week 2 recap going on into week 3. So, what's going on,
Right.
everybody? I'm Nick. He's Jake. This is the
What's
fantasy
up?
football recap on our new podcast called Victory Formation. So,
We finally have a name.
yep,
It's catchy. I like it. Because we gotta lead everyone to victory.
yep.
Can't screw anyone over here.
So, we're gonna do a little bit of a speed run here this week because it's 10:30 at night as of recording this. So, we all want to
Right.
go to bed. So, we're
We are a little tired.
gonna do a little quick speed run of this entire script here.
Let's do it.
So, first things first, intro done, squared away.
Right.
Let's go to our week 2 like recap, so to speak. So where we go through our 4 teams. I went 2-2 in all 4 of my leagues in week 2.
Wow. I mean, 2-2. That's what it's basically expected when you have four leagues. Because we talked about in the past. I feel like four. I feel like in my opinion, three is the perfect number because like you still get to have like a different variety of players. But like four is a lot, and even getting 2-2, it's still a good day because you
Yeah,
could be massively unlucky and have like my first week I was 1-3, and then out of all the sudden this week I was 4-0. Like it's bizarre.
yeah. Uh,
What
how
were the
did you do?
scores looking like? What'd you say?
How did you do?
I went 4-0, baby.
There you go.
I really popped off, especially on Yahoo Sports. So I mean, I use two apps, Yahoo Sports, Yahoo Fantasy, and then Sleeper. I'm gonna pull up my. I'm not even lying to you, Nick. Like I had an accumulated 182 points.
Really? On Yahoo?
182 points. And let me tell you my team real quick.
Okay.
Just I have to show you this. This game finished off of 182 against 141.
Wow.
Okay? Yeah, insane. Everyone popped off except for I guess we can mention him as like a sit, but like Hunter Henry you only put 1.9 points. Um but besides him, everyone did amazing. I'm going to just read you the players. I mean, he shouldn't really be like a fantasy starting QB. I want to change him, but CJ Stroud put up near 17 points. Jamar Chase put up 40 points even with the Joe Burrow turf toe injury. He's gonna be out for 3 months, so
That's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie with you.
it is, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of people can be skeptical about him and T Higgins' worth now, but I think Jake Brown can. He's a solid QB too. He really is. He popped off, during that game against Jacksonville.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So, but yeah, and then some other notable names I'm just gonna shout out. Jonathan Taylor with 37 points. Like, come on
JT.
now, dude, insane. That game to OT. He's so far, I mean, 25 carries for 165 yards during that game, so pretty good. It's good
Yeah,
to see Jonathan Taylor back in action and really um I guess fill in the shoes for picking him in the running back position. Um because I kind of know like just there's been some disappointments lately. We'll talk about that later, but yeah, 4-0, man. It's a wonderful feeling. I never thought I was ever gonna get it.
yeah. My team went 2-2, but I think the best team that I had was on ESPN in my home league. I went for 160, and
Whoa.
I won by 50.
Yeah, that's big.
So I'll run
That's a
off
big
some
win.
notable names here. It is a super flex league.
Right.
Um, so Drake May I put up 26.3 against Miami.
Bro. let me let me tell you something. Like the Dolphins are star. They are now an 0-3 team. How did that even happen?
Oh yeah, we're recording this as of 2 days after the Buffalo Bills won by 10 points to Miami,
Yep.
and basically making them want to fire Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel.
Really, Mike McDaniel? He's in the hot seat.
Yep, making them want to fire them at this point.
It's probably gonna happen. It's a 50-50.
Even the GM, Chris Greer, he may want to get fired.
Yeah, that is very true. Damn. Yeah, that whole organization's kind of crumbling.
It,
It's a shame, it really is, because they were like decent contenders during that time, not too long ago.
yeah, yeah. No,
So,
another notable name here, Malik Neighbors, in quite
yes,
potentially the game of the year against the Dallas Cowboys.
we were talking about that.
40.7.
Only New York man that you lose against to the best kicker, Brandon Aubrey, shout out. I think he put like 16 points. He was up in
Yeah,
that range.
because he had a 64-yard field goal that he can literally make in his sleep.
Insane. Insane. Like he can have like his foot amputated and he'll still like find a way to like get a 65 yarder. I don't know. That guy, he's got the magic boot, bro.
Yeah,
He's
big,
he's something.
big shout out though to Tedero McMillan for 19 points. I honestly should have started him over Travis Hunter at my flex position, man.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. I mean, for Travis Hunter owners, like I can understand why you want to start Travis Hunter in the first place, but yet again, like you gotta be thinking smart here instead of like just because you get to say yeah, Travis Hunter. I mean, Travis Hunter's playing like double the snaps, since he's taken that cornerback position. So like, I mean, for sure he did it in college, but like this is the NFL. This is the best out of the best. Where you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah, this is a completely different ball game
This is
than
a
it is in
completely
college.
different ball game, bro. So, I would invest more of my time on McMillan. Who else would be like Ricky Ricky Parcell,
Travis
um,
Etienne is another.
Travis Etienne, or two names that have been kind of popular, I guess you would say. Um, who do you call it? Troy Franklin.
Yeah, so we'll
Troy
mention
Franklin,
his name
man.
in a bit.
And how I'll go above and beyond because Nick, you even said this. Wandell Robinson.
Yeah, we'll mention both of those names in a little bit because those are some guys that you may want to go pick up off the waiver wire. So, or even as a start set. So we'll mention them in a little bit. But enough of week 2. We're gonna get into week 3. First things first. Who's in Bust Anonymous going into week 3?
Ooh, gosh.
You seen the
A
video?
bus anonymous.
You've seen the
I
video.
dude, I'm gonna kind of say, just hear me out here. I'm gonna say Alvin Kamara. Sit him.
Alvin Kamara. Brother.
I don't know. I just I don't really have a strong feeling that Kamara's gonna pop off. Because they're facing the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Seahawks have a pretty gritty defense, and I don't want to be like known as a projections guy, but I just want to base it off the fact that the Saints aren't really that much of a strong offensive team. I know they don't really have the best sort of weapons, but you also got to think that they're very good with the blitz, Seattle's defense. So I feel like, you know, if I were the offensive coordinator or if I was just kind of organizing the play calling, I would be thinking outside the box
Yeah,
because,
or if you were Kellen Moore in general, trying to organize all the
yeah,
offensive play calling for Spencer Rattler.
exactly. Because Alvin Kamara is basically like what, 50% of the Saints offense?
Relatively 50% aside from
50,
Rattler and Juwan Johnson.
exactly. So I don't really think I don't have a good feeling about Alvin Kamara. So I would say I'm sorry, I'm not that confident within him just for this week. So
Yeah.
you gotta sit him for this one.
Yeah. But week two bust anonymous. I had Derrick Henry against the Browns, who did miserably.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's true. He only put up what, like
2.3.
2.3? That's absurd. That's really bad.
I had Marvin Harrison Jr., who put up 4.7.
Yeah, he didn't do so hot.
Cortland Sutton, who only put up 1.6.
Right.
As a wide receiver one in Denver, and he gives the fans that kind of garbage against the Colts.
That's true. I mean, and also, yeah, I can I add mine real quick? Even though I'm literally repping the team right now. Um, Marion Hampton.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You told me, Nick, I want you to tell us the trade that you kind of put in for and what you got in return.
So here's the thing. I made a huge fleece in my league. I
It's
traded Omarion Hampton and Harold Fannin Jr. and Ja'Cory Crosky Merritt in return for Christian McCaffrey and Cam Scadaboo.
Yep. And I'm telling you this, Cam Scadaboo is possibly going to be I mean, the running back number two. I feel like they're going to sit Singletary out.
Like I made a huge fleece in that
Yep.
trade. That was by far one of my biggest fleeces I've ever came up with in my entire life.
Dude, that's a huge trade. That's a blockbuster trade right there.
Let's
Because
just
not only, I mean, Christian McCaffrey's also doing very good. He's still a top tier running back, especially going on to week three. Obviously, if he keeps up, staying healthy and whatnot. But he's doing amazing. He's doing a great job keeping this 49ers offense into serious contenders
yeah, and
and benefiting fantasy
Not to mention
owners.
Cam Scadaboo being quite possibly the best possible RB2 you could ever have.
Yeah, man. I have huge faith in Cam Scadaboo, and I think everyone else does. Even if you don't want to be speaking as a biased Giants fan, but still, like he's a gritty running back, and I'm gonna tell you this: I think he's gonna be the one in that draft class to pop off. Because we haven't seen much from Hampton, we haven't seen much from JT. If I were you guys, and I'm sorry, I mean, this week defines if I mean their fantasy football status. Because I mean, how many? I mean, in my opinion, it's always like three strikes you're out. Like we didn't really see much like stellar performance from both of those two, even though they've been getting overhyped like crazy. Um, Someone that I like to mention that really surprised me during the Chiefs Eagles game was Tyquan Thornton.
Yeah, Tyquan Thornton as the wide receiver one now that Xavier Worthy's out for this week.
Yeah. But I mean Xavier Worthy's got that injury. Rasheed Rice is out for one or two more games, right?
Yeah, he's out until week 7 because it was a 6-game
Oh God.
suspension.
So never mind. So
He's
four
out till week
games.
7, and then you have Hollywood Brown potentially questionable, and then you have
I'm telling you this. Pick up
Xavier.
Tyquan Thornton.
Yeah, and Xavier Worthy's out to injury this week, so yeah, you have Tyquan Thornton as well as Hollywood Brown, who's questionable right now.
Yeah, because Tyquan Thornton put up some great. I mean, he got that touchdown. He got a lot of yard coverage. And then he got one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So Tyquan Thornton might be popping out. Especially against the Giants. I mean, I'm not kind of dissing against their secondary, but still, it's not. It's still not amazing that they gave up how many points during that Cowboys game?
Yeah,
Um,
they gave up 40 points and over
40
seven
plus
lead changes
points.
between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm
7
telling you
freaking
this.
lead changes, man.
It's ridiculous. And also, oh, I benched him week 2, best decision of my life. Do not. I would get rid of Isaiah Pacheco.
I benched him in one of my leagues this week too. In
Yeah,
favor
like
of, let me see who I benched him for. Hold on, let me.
Isaiah Pacheco, like get him out of there, please.
I
Just
benched him in
he's
favor of Travis Etienne. Actually,
really.
yep. Um,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, happy to say, I guess. I mean, he's slowly climbing up, but like I was looking to have Ollie Gordon replace Isaiah Pacheco, but Gordon like put like 10 points under against the week 3 startup game against the Bills, and I don't know. I mean, not I'm not trying to doubt anyone, in this young running back draft class, but we haven't really seen anyone that's really stood out so far.
no. I mean, not that nobody at this offensive caliber. I'd say besides Will Campbell, who's really been a standout offensive lineman for the Patriots so far.
Right.
He's helped protect Drake May an awful lot this year.
I'm telling you, man, like this Patriots team might be sneaky. I'm not gonna lie, because also someone that I kind of like is Kayshon Boutte, bro.
Yeah, we preached him last week, Kayshon Boutte, and to be honest with you,
Don't,
even though he only got like one touch last week,
yeah,
he's still putting together a solid season.
for sure. I think I agree with you, Nick. I think he really has the potential to. So if I were you guys, and if you're confused about your wide receiver room, or your flex positions, that is, give Booty a chance, man. Give that Booty call.
Yeah, the other two busts I had for week 2 are Jalen Hurts with 11.54 and Justin Fields with 3.98. Both of them are quarterbacks, which is
Yeah,
absurd to me, but
well, I don't know, man. Like, like I said, Saquon is, you know, best running back in the league,
yeah, but guess what?
and
Jalen Hurts can't run the football every single time. He's not a running back, dude.
exactly, they're gonna be. I mean, let's think about it here. They're such a run-heavy offense too, alongside with the Ravens. Like sometimes when it comes to those run-heavy offenses, I don't know. I guess the quarterback kind of forgets that they have weapons in the first place. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I mean, let's talk about when Zay Flowers had a great year, right? And then the year of 2023, like, because he popped off, Zay Flowers during fantasy.
Yeah,
He was this young wide receiver that would
wasn't that his
always be
rookie year
there.
out of Boston College?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, his rookie year, he really popped off. He was a hot name. And then during his second year, he didn't really, you know, he
Yeah,
didn't reach those expectations how he used to. And same thing goes for like I said, those Eagles wide receivers. And yeah, I know Lamar Jackson's the best fantasy quarterback, him alongside Josh Allen, but I don't know, man. Sometimes you get those games that they don't pop off because Derrick Henry, yet again, I know he only put 2 points, but still, Derrick Henry had one hell of a game
yeah,
last week. I mean, it's so risky to have a rush heavy offense. You know what I'm getting at? It's not where it's consistent when it comes to Matthew Stafford, Bo Nix, Drake May, like you said before, with the great offensive line. Like, and you have these great weapons. Like, Broncos have, I mean, all right, Cortland Sutton didn't do amazing, but Cortland Sutton, Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims, the list goes on and on and on, you know? So, and the same thing kind of goes with, like, I guess the Patriots and hell, the Chargers,
yeah,
with Quentin Johnson in play. Like, our Marion Hampton is not really, you know, he's kind of been disappointing everyone. So, and you have Justin Herbert, one of the best arms in the league. So why not? And then you have Trey Harris. You have Quentin Johnson. He's finally waking up and smelling a coffee, and he's doing amazing alongside a bunch of Los Angeles Chargers weapons, especially Keenan Allen being back on the team.
Yeah. Um,
So,
so yeah, week 3, we're gonna get right into first things first. Start sets. My number one start is going to be Jordan Mason.
mm, I like that.
Since Aaron Jones is going to be on the IR for quite some time, and the Vikings are going against this Bengals team who have not been so good in the trenches, especially running up the middle. So I think that Jordan Mason will be a really beneficial start for anybody who's trying to pick up a running back.
I agree.
Speaking of running
Um,
backs, if you have O'Brien Hampton, sit him and exchange him for Jordan Mason.
yeah, I would. I think that's pretty fair. I mean, some people can be skeptical if they're watching this. You're like, all right, here's two kids that don't know what they're talking about, not giving any faith towards this team. But like, you're thinking, man, they're still. I mean, they're young players, and I'm not saying that they're inexperienced, but when it comes to college and NFL, it's a night and day difference. Like
Yeah,
they gotta. I mean, it's kind of killing the owners because they're having a lot of carries. They're giving them a lot of reps, but they just don't know how to work themselves in the zone. And I mean, hopefully they get to figure it out during practice. And I don't know, it's kind of confusing because you gotta also have a reliable offensive line, like
yeah.
you said before. I mean, Chase Brown isn't really putting up amazing numbers. He did pretty good during week 2, but no, not week 2. I'm sorry, week 1. Like week 2, he only put up 9. You know, and the Bengals had the worst like one of the worst O lines in all of the NFL. So um, a lot goes to it. You shouldn't be blaming the running back, but at the same time, like if they're not putting up the expected numbers, I mean, O'Marion Hampton was supposed to have 14 points.
Yeah.
12 to 14 points, but if he's not putting that up, I agree. I side with Nick. Put Jordan Mason on.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I'll tell you this. Put DeAndre Swift on. Put,
I think he would be a set for this week.
oh,
Um, but a
really?
good start for me though is George Pickens.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And
George Pickens.
sitting in favor of George Pickens is not DeAndre Swift, but AJ Brown.
Ah, so you listen to me.
It's about time we hit the panic button on AJ Brown.
Yep.
It's either you
He's
trade
a
him away in hopes that someone else he could break out on somebody else's team, or
yeah,
you keep him and just continue to stay patient and continue to suffer the first 3 to 4 weeks of the season.
right, but yet again, like you're kind of running out of options here, like because these first few weeks are very crucial. I mean, I get it, it's fantasy, everything's changing. Maybe you can get like a player that's popping off due to injuries, and that's what happens. Like we were just talking about Tyquan Thornton, his value's already going up off the roof.
And so
Like I
is
was going
so
on
is George
eBay and that,
Pickens.
yeah. So
George Pickens' value is going up like crazy right now because he had 2 really good games in the first 2 weeks, and he's going up
yep,
against the Chicago Bears team that's one of the worst teams against wide receiver twos.
true. And I don't like to doubt him because that whole Eagles Cowboys game. Okay, yeah, George Pickens had 1, 2 points, but like I said, George Pickens is a good wide receiver. He was the wide receiver 1 for the Steelers. There's a reason why, and now he's a wide receiver 2, but he doesn't really act like a wide receiver 2. I mean, like, yeah, during that game, but against the Giants, he really stepped up.
Yeah, and that chemistry between him and Dak Prescott is already starting to build up, and him and CeeDee Lamb are already starting to get some more routes together. Like,
Exactly. They're a dynamic duo, those two.
yeah, I'm pretty sure him and CD shared the field like at least 65% of the snaps.
Oh yeah, because I mean, maybe I guess Jalen Tolbert, but Jalen Tolbert doesn't really get as much receptions.
Neither does Turpin.
Exactly. Or Ferguson's. I mean, Ferguson is. I have a question for you, Nick. What do you think about Jake Ferguson? Do you think he's a sneaky candidate for a good tight end?
I think it depends really. Jake Ferguson, I say, is either upper toward the ranks if he has a really solid game, or like more down if he has a really bad game.
Facts.
He's
Because
like
he
very
put up,
inconsistent.
yeah, because he put up 13 points, right?
I think he put up 13 points against
Yeah,
who was it, the Giants or the
against
Eagles?
the Giants game. But yet again, there's a combined points of 77. So, um, yeah, I think that's something you're not going to really see much for the Cowboys. But yet again, that was great offensive game from both sides,
Yeah,
and a lot of people have been picking up Wandell Robinson also.
yeah.
Um, and it boosted Malik Neighbors' worth, and I bet you a bunch of people are happy whoever stole him in the first round of the draft, like people that overlooked him just for the running back chase, which I understand, but people that grabbed him to the 7 to 8 spot, you're probably patting yourself on the back right now because Malik Neighbors, I mean, I know it's going to be tough. He's not going to put the that same amount of numbers, but dude, Malik Neighbors kind of reminds me of like, I guess back then, when they had fantasy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Uh, yeah, he's basically this generation's Odell Beckham, except he's way better character wise. He's way faster. He's
True.
got way better hands, and
Yep.
has way better statistics than Odell Beckham in his rookie year. Even though he missed like 4 games.
True. Do you think I guess this is kind of like an unrelated fantasy football question, but who do you think? I mean, I know this is the second year to come, but compared to, OBJ, what do you think? Do you think Malik Neighbors is going to have another 1,000-yard season?
Oh, he will. He definitely
Oh,
will.
yeah.
If he keeps up the pace he's been going for, he'll have a much better second year than he did in his first year, considering that he missed 4 games in his rookie year. He tallied
Which is
tallied
crazy.
over 1,200 yards receiving while missing 4 games of the season. And you know who
Yeah,
else
that's
did that?
insane.
You know who else did that? Odell Beckham
Who?
Jr.
Wow. So history does repeat itself. It's a full circle moment for the Giants.
Yeah,
But
and you know why it's full circle? Because he's an LSU wide receiver. He came out of the first round of the draft, and he is one of 2 rookie Giants receivers to put up over 1,000 yards receiving after missing 4 games of the season.
coincidence? I think not. But
But I think
I think
statistically, this year Malik Neighbors is going to outshine Odell Beckham in his sophomore season.
okay. You heard from here, man. You
Yep,
heard from Big Nick.
yep. I think statistically, if he has the pace to do it, I can completely argue
He
that
does. He has the potential.
he has the pace to do it with.
All he's gotta have is the control. Because
Yeah, he'll have
sometimes
the
he
control,
gets.
and plus, if he has Jackson Dart under center within the next couple of weeks, because he'll start to build that connection with a new rookie quarterback.
That's true.
If you put Jackson Dart out there, Malik Neighbors is gonna go off. He'll look to him like every single time. Same goes for Cam Scottaboo.
I feel that. I feel that. Like when you have this whole young dynamic team, it's undoubtedly like so. It's everyone's gonna get hype, even if their wins are small, but still, like this is an energetic team. These new Giants players I mean, you got Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau. He's still at a young age.
Which, by the way,
Um,
we have to fire that defensive coordinator because that was like some of the softest
yeah,
defense I've ever
that's
seen in my life.
so ridiculous. It's not even the defensive fault. The coordinator needs to go.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of
So,
Shane Bowen. Put in a new defensive
yeah,
coordinator that'll actually invest the time that they put into these defensive players who they invested huge money on, like Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter.
it's just such a shame, Nick.
I know.
So I hope they actually get on the ball with that
Yeah.
and fire his ass. But I like to do a little segment here.
Okay,
Okay, that you're listening now, aren't you?
I'm listening in.
All right. Um, so I want to actually recognize some unsung heroes. You know.
Okay, we got some unsung
All
heroes
right.
from week 2.
So just keep this in mind, please. I guess for number one, quarterback position, let's go with Mac Jones. Mac Jones, he stepped up when Brock Purdy has that injury.
And he's
He
more
had
than likely to
207,
start this week against the Arizona Cardinals.
yep, 279 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Talk about consistency, man.
And
Good
talk
for Mac
about
Jones.
someone who could be a journeyman backup quarterback. He's putting in the work.
Yep, he did. He really did, and it's really nice to see Mac Jones with confidence and him being comfortable on that field.
Yeah.
He did amazing. Another unsung hero, I'm gonna tell you this. He's one of the best in the rookie class. If he keeps it up in this rate, and there's not much of a, I guess, running back presence, he could possibly be a respectful offensive rookie of the year candidate. Tyler Warren.
Oh,
Yes.
I really thought you were gonna say Bashal Tootin, but yeah, I'll definitely take Tyler Warren. I mean,
Yeah, no.
his connection with Daniel Jones actually got a lot better during week 2. I feel like.
Exactly, man. He popped off in Penn State, and he's doing the same now with Indiana Jones. So Colts are looking to be 3-0 this week.
I would say that I thought actually you were gonna say Bashal Tootin because they traded away Tank Bixby and he really popped off the way he did against the Bengals.
Yeah,
He really did get involved in the receiving game for the Jags.
for sure. So, I mean, Tyler Warren, I think he's rookie of the week, man. In week two, I'm sorry, I know you said McMillan, but 4 receptions for 79 yards. That's pretty good.
Compared to Tet's 6 receptions
That's
for 100
that's
yards.
near that's nearly no, dude. That's like nearly 20 yards per carry. If you think about it, if you do the math, I know he's 7 targets, but you gotta think, man. He's really benefiting people for fantasy, especially for that tight end spot. Because you said, remember, like who else except for, I mean, Trey McBride's been doing pretty good so far this year. I mean, I would say Travis Kelsey's doing pretty decent too. And George Kittle. But
Well,
besides that, I
yeah,
mean,
Kittle got hurt though, so you gotta give him a
oh,
break there.
right, I forgot, my mistake.
Yeah, Kittle got
Like,
hurt.
yeah, Tyler Warren is top five, top five. I'm liking Tyler Warren so far, and this Colts team. This Colts team has ambition. You know,
You speak of tight ends. My that led me to my next start of week 3, which is going to be Juwan Johnson.
ooh, right. I like that.
Um, Everybody's saying, "Oh, Juwan Johnson, he is another unsung hero who we think is going to end up being a fluke towards week 5." But I really don't think so. His connection
Right,
with Spencer Rattler actually ended up being quite something over the first 2 weeks, and they're going against a Seahawks team that's like one of the worst defenses against tight ends.
right. I get it. I get it. I like this. I like your it's funny because usually like we kind of reach on disagreement sometimes, but the only thing we did was the Panthers and Cardinals game which I called and won
Oh yeah, yeah.
is the Arizona Cardinals are now 2-0.
And at some point this week, I had to go on Amazon and get you that Carolina Panthers nightlight.
And I'll have it plugged in right there because I'm in my bedroom right now. Yes, sir, man.
I'll
I'm
have
gonna
it
be
shipped to your
sleeping
house.
tight. Please, bro. I'm gonna send you my Addy, bro.
And my last sit, I'm sorry, Giants fans, it's gonna have to be Cam Scadabo. I'm sorry, even though he outsnapped Tyrone Tracy, he outcarried Tyrone Tracy. But I guess this Chiefs defense, who has as physical as a defensive line as it is in the trenches, he's
Yo,
gonna.
you gotta realize. Sorry, you gotta realize also this this entire Chiefs team is pissed. Like, so they're gonna be playing with every bit of rage against, you know, the Giants, whether it be offensive and defensive. I mean, you saw that Chris Jones meltdown, right, man?
Yeah.
Dude, did you hear? Oh, I also want to talk about, I guess like a clip of the week, you know? Usually, I guess it's another thing. It's not really fancy related, but still. Um,
Yeah, it's
did
like a
you
little
watch that?
mini segment, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a nice little segment. What is your reaction of Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts trash talking each other at the end of the game?
Oh yeah, when what's it
When he
called?
said to
When they
Jalen Hurts, he's,
when they went into victory formation.
yep, he's like, your bitch ass didn't get 100 yards, and Jalen Hurts is like,
Yeah,
man,
but we won the game.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we won the game. Now shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
we won the game. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna bleep that out, but still, like, Chris Jones needs to know his place, bro. Like, why are you trash talking at the end of the game?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Jalen
I'm telling
Hurts,
you. I'm telling you. His ego
s-
is like way too high. His ego
it's
is up there.
and that's why no one likes this. No one. That's why no one likes like anyone in the Chiefs, bro. Like Rasheed Rice being out of hand, Travis Kelsey being a crybaby. Same thing goes with Chris Jones. Pat Mahomes is flopping, looking for a flag. Why do you think no one likes this team? Like, if this was a dynamic, likable team, you know who's a likable team? Even if I must admit, I am wearing a Chargers jersey. I love the team. I'm a Giants fan. But the Eagles are such a lovable team. Like, I gotta admit, they're likable guys. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but
getting at?
I personally think that the Eagles are one of the more hated teams is still in the NFL because of the tush push and because of the NFL's pursuit to try and get that banned.
I guess, but like, everyone else has been replicating the tush push also. I guess I would say they're trying. It's just it's a revolutionary thing. I'm sorry. If you can't beat it, then oh well. I mean, is the tush push going to be banned by the end of the season?
Well, they're not going to try and push it during the season to ban it. It's too late. But next year's off-season meetings, they're going to try and push it to get banned.
So you're thinking by next year it's not going to be a thing anymore?
I mean, if it gets a majority vote, yeah. It has to get majority vote. I think it's like 24 votes out of the
But
32
but
off-season team members.
you got to think also, but like when Lane Johnson and all they had the best O line in football. What if they don't have the best O line in football and the tush push like becomes outdated for the Eagles? Let's just say hypothetically they don't have a strong offensive line anymore. Because I'm not saying that. I mean, it's soon, but like some of these all O linemen are gonna retire.
Yeah, and I get it. Eventually, it's not going to work, but trust me, as long as they have Jalen Hurts and as long as they have the guys pushing him into the end zone, it's going to work like 90% of the time, depending on
It's true.
whatever the offensive linemen are. Like,
I don't know who said it, if it was Kevin Burkhardt or Chris Collinsworth. Shout out Kevin Burkhardt, by the way, Bloomfield alumni. I actually sub in Bloomfield. I know I'm kind of dropping my personal life, but I'm just saying. Um, one of the announcers when I was watching the Eagles game against the Chiefs, Jalen Hurts leg power, man. Didn't this man when he was in Oklahoma, that video of him bench pressing literally 600 pounds. I'm
holy
sorry, deadlifting. He was deadlifting 600 pounds.
oh my God.
It was ridiculous. It was like 5 or 600 pounds. I'm not
In
even lying.
college?
Yes. Uh, let me search it up real quick.
Oh my God.
It's actually,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and
it's
notice how
six.
and notice how on most of the calls during the tush push, right? There is no
Yeah,
calls on false starts. That's why they're trying to get it banned.
dude, can I tell you something? Did you see that false start? And they didn't call it?
Yeah, there was no call on a false start. couple times in the tush push, and it didn't, and they never called it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. And I guess that's why people kind of hate on the Eagles because the officiating, they're not really tough on the Eagles, I would say, during that time. But look, I'm just saying, like, they're not that bad of a team as much perceived. I just don't want to see the Chiefs. Yo, speaking of, this is the first 0-2 starts the
Since
Chiefs had.
2014, yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy.
And I'll discuss in my weekly predictions as to why the Chiefs are going to beat the Giants. I hate to admit that, but they are going to beat the Giants. They are going to be hungry. I'll discuss that later on in my weekly predictions. But for now, we're going to get into some top 5 waiver wire picks for week 2, as long as for week 3, as long as they're still available.
Let's hear it, Nick.
So my number 1 waiver wire pick is going to have to be Alec A.O. Manor from the Tennessee Titans.
Okay, tell us why.
Because Cam Ward and Alec A.O. Manor share 23% target share. And as long as those two keep that connection together, they're going to be more than likely a good pair in fantasy football.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
not
I mean, especially Cam Ward's ability, man. Yeah, did you see, especially his first touchdown?
throwing
Just
across his
scramble
body, which
around.
was like the ultimate sin for a quarterback. Shout out Brett
That's such
Favre.
such a bizarre way for that to be your first touchdown.
I know. For you to throw across your body like that and score a touchdown, especially when Alec A.O. Manor was so wide open. Well,
Yeah,
I mean
I mean,
not wide open. He was double covered, but like how he got that open to make the play, it was
dude,
amazing.
Cam Ward makes it look too nonchalant, bro.
I know, but shout out Brett Favre for giving him the inspiration on that.
Yeah, man.
Just
Shout
throwing
out
across his
Favre.
body. Number 2 is gonna be Troy Franklin.
Right, we talked about Troy Franklin. I mean, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been picking up Troy Franklin. I think two, three of my leagues, Troy Franklin is gone like that.
Yeah. Number 3, if he's still available, because a lot of people in a lot of other leagues could have dropped him. But number 3 is gonna be Cam Scatterbo. He'll probably more than likely be a stash as a backup as the running back 2 for the Giants now.
Right.
He'll probably be a stash back until more likely he proves himself, much like Alec A.O. Manor might be a stash wide receiver.
And that's not crazy. I mean, Cam Scatterbo is going to be a certified running back too. He's going to take Singletary's spot, and
Or
we're already
Tyrone
kind of
Tracy.
witnessing it.
Um,
Maybe Tyrone Tracy, who knows? Who's your number 4 and 5?
my number 4, if he's still available, again, Cedric Tillman.
Ooh, is it wait the guy from the Browns, right?
Yep, the wide receiver 1 for the Browns, Cedric Tillman.
Whoa. But then what about Joe Flacco's ability? Because he was kind of playing sloppy.
But he may be more of a stash because again he's the wide receiver 1 for the Browns and barely anybody is going to be like looking to get him considering his
Or
matchup
thinking
against,
about the Browns right now. No
well yeah
offense.
considering that they're going against Green Bay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But remember though hear me out. The Browns are going to have I'd say a couple of good matchups after this Green Bay game. So if you pick up Cedric Tillman and save him for later weeks, that'd be great if you can get him.
Yeah, I agree. If you want to look at the Browns schedule,
Yeah,
I mean, look.
let's actually
Yeah, I
have a
mean,
look
it's
at the Browns schedule for a second.
yeah.
So
Let's take a look,
let's see. After the Packers, you've got to be shitting.
dude. They're facing literally the whole like 3/4 of the NFC North.
Oh no, hold on. Except for the Lions, they're gonna have the Vikings, who don't have JJ McCarthy, who are gonna get Jordan Addison back by week 5.
Right. I mean, they're facing the Dolphins,
The
the
Steelers,
Steelers. Mm, it's looking a bit iffy. I mean, yeah, they can have some definite like potential wins here, and especially for Cedric Tillman, if you were to pick him up for waiver wires. I mean, here's some key games I feel like he can possibly pop out. I
Oh yeah,
mean,
and not to
Dolphins,
mention Quinshawn
Browns.
Junkins is back.
Yeah,
We
that's
forgot
true.
about Quinshawn Junkins coming back after he missed week 1.
Yeah, very, very true. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Um
Yeah, I mean, is he your fifth?
no, my number 5 we talked about earlier. It's Wandale Robinson.
Right. Yeah, man. So two Giants players, and it's they're showing their true colors from the second week, bro. That you shouldn't be doubting them out, man.
Yeah,
Wandale Robinson
more than likely
got great hands for a wide
stashes
receiver too.
Giants players. Absolutely, they're
Yep,
absolute stashes.
he's already used to it, especially under Dable. So, um, if Wandale Robinson keeps it going, it depends on the whole quarterback situation, between Wilson and Dart.
All
Because
right,
Dart's going to be coming. He's gonna. It's gonna be his time to shine very, very much soon.
all right. So we're running out of time a little bit. Let's use
Alrighty.
the last like 15 minutes of here to run through our week 3 predictions. What do you think?
All right.
So,
We're doing week 3 predictions, right?
so I'm pretty sure you got Buffalo right over Miami, right?
I think I did. Yeah, I said Buffalo.
Yeah, I got Buffalo right over Miami.
We're so far we're 1-0.
Yeah, if you haven't seen my TikTok video on my week 3 predictions, it's down below in the description. It's under my TikTok link. But anyway,
Shout out Bust Anonymous.
anyway, week 1, this is my lock of the week. I think Green Bay over Cleveland.
Right.
That's my undisputed lock of the week.
I wanna put a lock in because someone actually mentioned this to me. Shout out Brian from work. My manager Brian. I always talk about fantasy with this guy. He said according to the spread from one he checked last time, this is a lock betting wise. Ooh, that was a bad voice crack. This is a lock betting wise. Um, Take the spread for the Chiefs Giants game, -5.
Actually, now it's the Chiefs -6.5.
Still take it. I don't care.
Um,
I would say that's a lock. Take it in.
yeah, I'm
They're
not.
gonna win.
I didn't say that was my lock of the week, but because I said Green Bay, but yeah, I'm
That's
still
still a lock betting wise.
I'm still taking the Chiefs over the Giants because they are very very hungry to get their first win,
They are.
and so are the Giants, but the Chiefs are much more well rounded. Even though they do lack in the receiving game except for Travis Kelce, the running game is a little bit shaky except for Kareem Hunt. The defensive line is still good in the trenches. They're just have a more complete team.
Right, that's true. Um, I'm gonna do my speed run. Ready?
Yep.
You're gonna time me. Time me right now in 30 seconds.
Okay, so let me pull up the timer here. So let's see. Where's my clock here? Timer. 30 seconds. And ready, set,
Wait.
go.
Okay. What's going on, guys? I'm gonna be doing a 30-second run. New segment. Okay, ready, go. Bengals, Vikings. Definitely Bengals. Jake Brown's definitely. He's a great quarterback. He's got Jamar Chase, also T. Higgins. Offensive line. I don't know. Not too sure, but JJ McCarthy, I'm a little iffy about. Texans, Jaguars. I'm taking the Texans. Give me that. Definitely from that Buccaneers game. Forget about it. Colts, Titans. Give me the Colts 3-0. Raiders, Commanders. Give me Commanders. Raiders don't got it. Rams and Eagles. It's gonna be a close game. I have a feeling, but Eagles got that. Falcons, Panthers. Oh crap! I'm definitely the 30-second mark. I'm so
Yeah, you're
scared.
definitely past 30 seconds.
Oh God! I think I should have. All right, can I redo it for like a minute?
Okay, so I'll,
Let's redo it one more time.
let,
Just let me do it under a
hold
minute.
on. Let me do mine first. Let me do mine first.
Okay,
So
ready?
let's
I'm gonna
go.
time you.
I'm actually
Ready?
gonna time myself. So hold on. Three,
All right.
2, 1, go. Green Bay over Cleveland, Indy over Tennessee, Bengals over Vikings, New England over Pittsburgh, Philly over Los Angeles Rams, Buccaneers over the New York Jets, Commanders over the Raiders. I have Falcons over Panthers. I have the Jaguars over the Texans. I have the Chargers over the Broncos in a very close pick. I have the Seahawks over the Saints, Dallas Cowboys over the Chicago Bears. I have the 49ers over the Cardinals, Chiefs over Giants, and on Monday Night Football, I have the Ravens over the Lions. Done.
All right. With mine, I like to add a little bit something. So just give me. How about this? Give me 45 seconds. That's a
45.
nice in between 30 and 1 minute. All right.
All right. So let's see.
Just give me one more try, Nick. I
right.
got this.
45 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Bengals Vikings. You got to give me Bengals. I don't have much confidence in the Vikings. Texans and Jaguars. After losing to the Bucks, I give me the Texans. They're aggressive. They're gonna play pissed off. Colts and Titans. Give me Indiana Jones. 3-0. Let's do it. Undefeated season. Commanders Raiders. This is gonna be a little iffy because of the Jane Daniels injury, but give me the Commanders. Still, they're gonna outshine with Marcus Mariota. Rams Eagles. Give me Eagles. It's gonna be a close game though. Falcons Panthers. Ooh, give me the Panthers. Yeah. Ooh. No, Falcons. No, give me the Falcons. Steelers and Patriots. Give me Patriots. Drake May's probably top 10 quarterbacks. Is still going to be Packers, Browns. Give me the Packers. Jets, Buccaneers, Baker and the Bucks. Come on, baby. Broncos and Chargers. Give me my Chargers. Aggressive. This is gonna be the game of the week. I have a feeling. Saints, Seahawks. Seahawks got in the bag for sure. Cowboys, Bears. Bears. No. Bears are going to be dead last in the NFC North. Give me Cowboys. Cardinals, 49ers. Definitely the 49ers all the way. The Chiefs, Giants shouldn't even be a discussion. Chiefs are going to blow them off by 30 points. Lions, Ravens is going to be the closest game, but give me the Lions. Come on, baby. 50 points for a reason.
Okay, so which one did we disagree on? So I guess we disagreed on
Wait, before we talk about that, how much? What was the second on that?
I think you put it off by an extra 30 seconds.
What?
I think you were off by an extra 30 seconds.
Wait, that was a minute?
I think that was like a minute 15, if I'm being honest with you.
Holy shit. Forget about it. I'm done. Well, that's my record so far.
My record was 28 seconds.
Mine's 1 minute and 16 only because I try to have a little take in between each game.
So, let's see here. Green Bay over Cleveland, that's an agreement.
Right.
Indy over Tennessee, that's an agreement.
Right.
Cincinnati over Minnesota, that's an agreement.
Right.
And who did you take for Pittsburgh, New England?
I take New England.
I agree. We'll take New England there. Philly over the Rams.
Philly.
Nice. Buccaneers over the Jets.
Buccaneers.
Nice. Commanders over Raiders.
Commanders.
Good. Atlanta over Carolina.
Atlanta.
Good. I think this is one we disagreed on. Jacksonville against Houston.
I'm taking Houston.
I got Jacksonville.
Houston, we have a problem.
They may be hungry for their first win. I know they're pissed off, but the Jaguars and their prowler throwbacks are going to be like loud.
I don't care.
Inside of Duval.
Dude. Did you see that shit show when Trevor Lawrence was ignoring? Like, he was shooing away the coach, man. Trevor Lawrence, come on, dude. You gotta, there's no I in team. I don't know. I get it. Yeah, Brian Thomas. Yeah, Tank Bigsby. You have some pretty decent weapons, but
that game wasn't Trevor Lawrence's fault. Brian Thomas Jr. had a potentially wide open touchdown catch that he dropped against Cincinnati.
It's disappointing, man, but
it wasn't all on Trevor Lawrence.
That I know you shouldn't be. All right, I'm not blaming it fully on Trevor Lawrence, but still, this is kind of like these teams are kind of relevantly the same. So
yeah, it'll all come down to whoever wakes up the fastest. Honestly,
that's true.
And I do think at home it's going to be Jacksonville, and they are favored by 1.5.
I'm taking Texans point spread.
I'm taking the Jacksonville line -1.5.
I guess so, man.
And I am in fact taking the under on 43.5.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
Both defenses are going to be extremely aggressive on one another.
Yeah, you know what? That's very true.
I'm taking the under on
It's
one and
like
a
you said
half on
before,
43
Nick.
and a
He's
half.
gonna wake up first.
Yep. Chargers over Denver. We could definitely agree on that one.
Right.
Seattle over New Orleans. That's an agreement. Dallas over Chicago. That's an agreement.
Okay.
Uh,
I want to have another bet
okay.
with this Jaguars Texans game. If I lose and the Jaguars beat the Texans, the next episode I will be wearing a Trevor Lawrence wig.
Oh
You heard,
man.
you heard it here. I'm serious. I wanna know how it's like to have the long Trevor Lawrence flow. I can't lie. Even though I'm gonna look like Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. But here we go. Ready?
So if I
Nick,
lose,
if the Texans beat the Jaguars, you have to wear a cowboy hat and also eat. You have to. It's either. Well, this is kind of diabolical, but you have to have like a jalapeno on something.
oh,
You,
see, I don't even like jalapenos. That's the problem.
you have to do a challenge with hot sauce or something with that.
Oh my god.
Deal?
I actually have a better bet.
What's your better bet?
So if the Texans win, right?
Okay.
I never wear jerseys on like a broadcast, right?
Okay.
But if I lose, I'll wear a CJ Stroud jersey on live stream, and I'll get shade for wearing a
Whoa.
CJ Stroud jersey.
All right. CJ Stroud jersey, but I'll buy for a cheap cowboy hat for you to wear.
Yeah.
Deal?
Deal. And if you lose, you wear the Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor
wig.
Lawrence wig, yes. I'll figure something out. Oh God, that's not gonna look good on me. I am not good with blonde hair, Nick. There's a reason why God gave me brown hair.
Yeah, there's a reason
But
God gave me brown hair too. Trust me, I tried the long blonde
it's
hair once in
nice.
high school, and it did not work out.
Oh God, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to be looking like Slim Shady over here if I were to have blonde hair or I would just look like Machine Gun Kelly, but just
With longer hair.
yeah, and just unsuccessful, and that has a 3.2 GPA.
So yeah.
Oh man.
All right, so we made that beneficial. Dallas.
Yes.
Dallas against Chicago. That's an agreement.
Right. I'm 1-0 so far, so on a disagreement chart.
49ers against the Cardinals. That's an agreement.
I said Niners, yeah.
I said Niners. Chiefs over the Giants. I say Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I picked Baltimore in my.
Oh shit, we have another disagreement. All
Yeah.
right, no bet for this one. But
No bet for this one. We already settled this one.
no, it's only for the stupid games, not the very
It's only for
important
the
ones.
stupid shit, not the
Yeah.
not like the
'Cause-
best games on the chart.
Yeah, those big games, I don't know, man. You would really have to get like a crazy bet to fill in. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna dye our hair purple.
Yeah,
Ravens
no. Or just grab a Raven Fortnite face mask and just wear it on live stream.
Oh my gosh, dude. We gotta live. Oh, I miss playing Fortnite. But no, I feel the Lions got it, bro. Jameson Williams popped off. I mean, speaking of which, he had 23 points. So Jameson Williams is someone to put on your flex. I would keep an eye out for him. You got the best running back core. Like I said, I will say it a million times. You got Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery. And you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Isaac Tesla, Sam Laporta. You have
Yeah,
a dynamic offensive team.
it's gonna be the tale of two offenses. Either way, it's gonna be the tale of two very very dominant offenses. Derrick Henry is gonna be like the poster child of that Ravens offense, and then you have Lamar Jackson, arguably the best fantasy quarterback in the NFL.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna come down to that game's definitely gonna come down to whoever's offense scores last, and I do think it's gonna be the Baltimore Ravens, especially in front of their home crowd.
That's true, man. It's really the advantage that the Ravens have over the Lions, but this will be probably game of the week, I would say. Um, but speaking of which, let's before we leave the discussion with the whole matchups for week 3, which do you think is going to be the lowest scoring one and the highest scoring one?
Oh, okay.
Yes. See, you're liking this. You're liking what I'm doing here, right?
Yeah. So the one I
Tell me
do
why,
think is
Nick.
going to be the lowest scoring game. I think it's
Yes.
going to be. I actually think that the lowest scoring game is going to be Arizona and San Francisco.
Oh, really? It okay. Why is that?
Uh, I I just don't see the a highly rostered backup offense aside from Christian McCaffrey, aside from potentially Brock Purdy, who may come back, but in favor of Mac Jones. But I don't think Mac Jones is going to sit. But the Cardinals defense locked up as of late. They blitzed like 70% of the time on that final drive against Carolina.
True. True. Yeah,
But
Cardinals really depended on their defense for that one.
same went for the
Against the
49ers
dub.
against the Saints. They really alive with their defense and really hold it together against New Orleans.
True, man. I agree. And now, obviously, I think I know your answer here, but highest scoring game and why?
Lions versus Ravens, and it's going to be the tale of two offenses, like I said before.
For sure.
Derrick
But
Henry, Derrick Henry may have a 200-yard rushing game.
all right, put that in the parlay, guys.
Derrick Henry may have at least 200 rushing yards in the game and at least like 2 touchdowns.
Wow, this is big. All right. I was
Lamar,
thinking maybe Broncos Chargers, but I can't be saying that. I'm a little biased right now.
no, I don't think it's gonna be Broncos Chargers.
You never know, man.
Besides,
Two,
but you want to know what
two.
the over under for the Lions Ravens game is? 53 and a half.
That's crazy.
That's the over under.
So basically, the sports book is saying that this is going to be the highest scoring game.
And
in
I
week
can
3.
definitely agree with that. The tale of two very solid offenses. Like I said,
It's going to be a fun game to watch. I can't
it's
lie,
gonna
man.
be Jared Goff's passing game with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jameson Williams, and all them, versus the two-headed rushing tandem with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry.
My opinion, this is probably going to be one of the best Monday night games, if not the best, this entire season. Because I'm looking at the schedule right now, and it's not. Oh, I don't really stand corrected. There's one that catches my eye on November 10th, and that is the Eagles and Packers,
Wow.
an NFC showdown, which, in my opinion, I think is going to be the NFC Championship matchup.
The reigning Super Bowl champions versus
If the Lions, obviously, I mean,
the reigning Super Bowl champs against the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
And yes, I said it, folks. The Packers have the best defense in the NFL after 2 weeks.
It's okay. It's not insane, and it's not a hot take at all. But yeah, that's it for me, man. Anything else that you want to include?
No, I think we covered everything we needed to cover. So
We're all good.
yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, best of luck to y'all in week 3 at the NFL season. We'll catch you all next week.